philosophy and in the Chinese culture, that's a big part of it. Letting go of expectations is go with the flow, right? Learning how to live in that place of going more with the flow. Now you may say, wait a minute, didn't you just say a few minutes ago that we speak our word? Now you're telling me to let go of expectations. Yes. Expectations in the form of you should do this. That's what it means. Let go of the expectations. Accept life the way it is. So this philosophy comes together with that and says, I'm going to speak my word for the greater truth, and I'm going to accept what is. It's not an either or. It's a both and. It's easy for me to do. I don't know about you guys. Yes, I speak my word. This is what I want. This is what I know. This is the truth of me. And I'm going to let go. I'm going to let God create it. I don't have to have expectations about how it's all supposed to turn out. I'm not going to put shoulds on all of it. I'm not going to put controls on all of it. So letting go of expectations, accepting our life, living in the now, observing nature. The Tao puts a whole lot of emphasis on observing nature. Nature goes with the flow. And the biggest example of nature going with the flow is water. Water. There's a lot of reference in Taoist literature about being like water. Water, Lao Tzu says, is both soft and strong. It is yielding, it'll find the path of least resistance, and drop by drop, it'll wear away rock. It is both soft and strong. For me, that is the final epitome of what this yin-yang stands for. Soft and strong. When we turn in and we know that within us, we live with a both and. Like water, learning to flow and learning to know that that is not weakness, but that is strength. So we stay open to life. We drop some of the expectations. We learn to flow. And we accept life as it is. Life as it is God. Life as it is the Tao. It is absolute intelligence. And when we stay open to that, my experience is I stay in the flow, just like water, a whole lot easier. All right, I want you to take a deep breath. That's a lot of stuff. And close your eyes with me. And the practice of the Tao is to breathe. So let's breathe deeply. And imagine that you can follow your breath all the way into the place of peace. And imagine that as you breathe out, you are exhaling any expectations or shoulds or control needs. Breathing in, I follow the breath to peace. And breathing out, I release. Just like breath, the yin-yang says I need both. I need the in and I need the out. I breathe into the place of peace, and I breathe out the expectations and the control. And in this place, the both and of life can be present. And so I invite you with me now to expand your mind even further. And taking your mind with me to that absolute intelligence. The one that cannot be named. The one source of all life. That defies definition. And yet I know that this one source must be creative because I look around and I see the evidence of the creativity. I know this one must be loving, meaning giving of itself. I know for sure that this one is intelligent. When I think of all of the inventions of humankind, I'm blown away by the intelligence of the one. And so even that which is unnameable, I can feel its qualities surrounding me and indwelling me. I feel its quality of creativity and love right here where I am. I feel its quality of absolute intelligence right here where I am. And knowing that this one source created all, it means it created me. It means it created all trees, all butterflies, all puppies and kitties, and all people, and all mountains, and all lakes and rivers, and anything that I can name is created from that nameless source. Keeping my mind wide open, I allow the idea that there is so much more going on than meets my eye. And right at the same time, everything I know comes from this one. This is true for all of us. And so I'm speaking this word, using the directive energy to claim for all of us that this absolute intelligence is using us day by day. And that we are using this absolute intelligence day by day. I claim for us that as we direct our life with our thoughts, that we also lovingly, gracefully combine a sense of letting go. Going with the flow does not mean for us becoming weak or lazy. For me, I'm claiming for all of us that it means trusting that when we make our claim into spiritual law, that when we let go, Spirit can fill it. The Tao can fill it in greater ways than we've even imagined. I'm speaking my word for us today for the both and, that we both speak our word and create our life, and we let go and we let God all at the same time. I speak my word knowing there's something greater than us. And where it lives and how we know it is the most personal thing in this universe. And so I'm grateful for the God of our understanding. I'm grateful for how we uniquely express this God, this Tao. I'm grateful that each one of us has our own personal application, and I'm grateful to know that we are always growing and expanding our understanding. I'm grateful for such a thing as science of mind, and I'm grateful for such a thing as Taoism, and I'm grateful for how they come together in such a beautiful way. And so with this gratitude, I just release this word, claiming these truths for us in full faith that they are our experiences now. So with gratitude, I just let go, and I let the Tao have its way. And so it is. Amen.